Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Classic. I'm only gonna do this once. International. Yeah. Ha ha. Classic. Yeah. It's the best daytime live show on all streaming platforms. It's the Classic Codes. You know I gotta come to the ring, man.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I give you, boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation, let me make a wish in me. I got these hoes in the fringe, they can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes, yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize, you can't find another me. Let's get focused, want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree.
Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. And that's why we back today like we was here yesterday, man. Yeah, it's your boy Classic with the Classic Codes. And we got another great live show for y'all today. As usual, before we get started, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications. All those things are going for completely free today. I promise you, no charge whatsoever. Also, if you can, be active in the comments, be active in the chat, whether you catching me live or on the rewatch, because we got to have a conversation so we could crack these codes, man.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
But yeah, we're not going to waste no time. We're going to get right off into the show. We actually starting off with the sports segment today. We stepping over into Classic Code Sports with Atlanta Culture. So we finna pull up with Atlanta Culture on YouTube. Make sure you tap in with their channel. We always show love to other channels. We all got to eat. We all got to get this money. Ain't no hate in my heart.
Classic.
So understand something. Brian Norman Jr. has signed to fight with Devin the Dream Haney. You understand me? And it's going to be the biggest fight of his career so far. Bar none. It's not debatable whatsoever. If you look at Brian Norman Jr.'s resume, this is clearly going to be what he sees as a major opportunity to cement himself or stamp himself as someone who has arrived in boxing, should he be able to beat or defeat Devin Haney in some way. He's with Atlanta Culture. Devin Haney's name comes up here in this interview, and Brian has some things to say. I watched about 1 minute of this. The rest of it's going to be authentic with you guys. And let's just see what he's talking about, chat.
You got to come and fight with Devin Haney. It seems like, man, every time I look online, man, he trying to little boy you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you ain't got the belt, man. What's his problem, man?
That's like he tried to push things. Like, once again, he trying to go the Floyd route, but you're not that. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing. Floyd, he put his time in, he put his work in, he did a whole lot of things, and not just that. If you go back early in Floyd's career, he was catching bodies. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at how tough Devin Haney talked
before he broke his hand,
and that's the only reason why.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now, if you go to Devin Haney and look at how tough he be talking, you will think he putting people to sleep.
Yeah,
I swear you'll be thinking that, but he's not. Unless you at home watching a fight, that's the only time you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
So it just why you talk so crazy like you like that, brother? You're not. You feel me? Like even with the little boy stuff, he trying to make it seem like he the reason.
All right, let's stop real quick. So he just said he talking like, what up, chat? Soft Rain in the building. What's going on with you? Chat 333 pulling up
Classic.
early. So with this being said, Brian Norman Jr. said Devin Haney talking like he's like that, but he's not. Well, let's fact check it. Let's fact check it, chat. Devin Haney. We're going to just slide over here, pull up his resume real quick. And I'm going to also slide over here and pull up Brian Norman Jr.'s resume real quick. And then we're going to see what's what. Because when you say someone's not like that, I understand you got to get yourself in a certain mental space because you're preparing to fight this gentleman, right? But I'm not going to leave outside of the scope of reality. Is Devin Haney a knockout artist? No. Did Devin Haney ever claim to be a knockout artist? Absolutely not. Devin Haney is what we call a winner. He's what we call a winner, chat. So he said Devin Haney is not like that. So let's just slide back to let's slide all the way back to Yuriorkis Gamboa. Devin Haney fought Gamboa, beat him. Jorge Linares, who is a respected former champion, beat him. Jojo Diaz, an Olympian, beat him at the time. That was a really good fight for Devin to take. Jojo's taken some tough losses since then. I would say that victory didn't age super well, but at the time, great fight for Devin. Went and got unified champion, beat George Kambosos twice in Australia, twice, beat him all 24 rounds. George Kambosos did not win one single round for the unification. Then also, when he probably didn't necessarily have to, went on ahead and gave Vasyl Lomachenko a fight that Lomachenko wouldn't give him when he had belts. And Devin was calling him out at the age of 20 years old. He went on and gave Lomachenko a shot at every single belt at 135 pounds in a single night. And then he beat him in a unanimous but close fight, unanimous decision victory. Moved up to 140 pounds, fought a champion there, Regis Prograis, wiped him out. I think he beat him 11 rounds to 1, if not 12 zip, dropped Regis Prograis. Then he went and fought Steroid Garcia. We know how that fight went against Steroid Garcia. Came back, fought Jose Carlos Ramirez, didn't lose a round against Ramirez. So losing fights, let alone losing rounds, is rare for Devin the Dream Haney in his career. Don't diminish his pugilism and his skill in the craft of boxing down to he doesn't knock people out. He wins is what he does. He wins. Devin Haney is a winner, and he has a superior resume to Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Jr., 28 victories, 0 losses, 0 draws, 22 knockouts against abso-fucking-lutely nobody. He fought the last fight. He fought a dude named Gian Sasaki. That sounds like a really good car. He fought a dude named Derek Cuevas. Derek Cuevas, we don't believe you. You need more people. He doesn't have a resume worth talking about at all, but he was supposed to be a respected, tough guy. Ooh, he beat him. Giovanni Santillan. When he fought Giovanni Santillan, he was an undefeated fighter. This would have been considered a step up. But again, this guy is somebody who we don't know. And he wasn't a champion. He's not a former champion. He's not a champion. We don't know this guy. You are still, up until this point, no disrespect to Brian Norman Jr., because I like Brian Norman Jr., but up until this point in his career, he's still at the stage in his career where he's being built up. He hasn't fought anybody remotely close to the level of Devin Haney, Devin the Dream Haney. He hasn't fought anybody remotely close to that level. So when he gets in the ring with Devin Haney that night, if he has more skills than us as the public know about, because he haven't been able to display it against the level of competition he's been fighting, so be it. We'll see on that night. But don't diminish Devin. If anything, while you selling this fight, show some freaking respect. He is giving you an opportunity. Even though you have the belt, the politics of the sport of boxing says that Devin Haney is making this a big fight. Nobody's paying to see you, bro. We learning about you because you fighting Devin. That's the reality of the situation. And when I say we, I'm talking about the general public. I've been knowing about you, Brian Norman Jr. I think you're a good fighter. I just think you're untested at this level. So on the night of the fight, we gonna see. We gonna see. You know, he's supposed to have confidence in himself. I just don't like when people leave outside of reality. Don't say Devin Haney's not that. Because could you beat Lomachenko? If you was that small, could you beat Lomachenko? Absolutely not. Not with your feet. Not with your feet, Brian Norman. You could not beat Lomachenko if y'all was the same size. Devin beat him in a unanimous decision. So just watch your mouth a little bit. Let's continue.
This whole fight happened. He gave us an opportunity and all of that. But it's mine right here. I
Say the hardware right here with
feel
you.
me? This all of this is me. Also, I ain't gonna try to go too much into details, but you didn't make this fight happen. You feel me? So he just trying the whole game up. But guess what? I'm gonna sit back and be cool. The reason why, actions speak louder than words.
No doubt.
He speak a whole lot of words.
No doubt.
I do a whole lot of action.
Look, so
shit, you doing a whole lot of talking right now. You doing a whole lot of talking right now. Yeah, you got the belt at your weight class. But how many times have you been world champion? You a one-time world champion, brother. Devin Haney had all 4 belts at 135, a belt at 140. What's that, 5 times? What's that, 5 times, Chad? He a 5-time world champion. He done moved up in weight classes. You've been fighting at the same weight damn near your whole career. So you haven't conquered nothing in boxing. Devin Haney is a more accomplished fighter. Yes, he's new to your weight division, which is why you have a belt and he gonna beat you for it, in my opinion. Well, you know, let's listen to the riffraff.
you know we got to get to the viral clip with you and the bodyguard and them. It seemed like you got the best of the bodyguard that day. So walk through me what happened that day, man.
Once again, they be on all that funny stuff, that movie drama type stuff. I don't know what they be on. So I'm talking to dude exactly how me you talking right now. My energy never goes up.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here talking to him like this. The whole bodyguard came in for no reason.
The whole time.
The whole time I had a smile on my face. I don't know if you
smiling the whole time. Yeah.
So dude came up, got my little Haney's white tee. I'm like, come on, dog. So like when he did it at first, I'm just looking like, I know my white tee ain't getting yoked up right now.
It looked like you flipped it on it.
I'm gonna get to that, brother. So right now I feel like, hold on, he got my white tee yoked up. I had looked up, he right here. Okay, cool. But hold up, but I had to hold up real quick, but check your temperature, shawty. You feel me? So check yourself. That's all I was on.
Fella.
Yeah. So now, after that, they was real big on the drug testing situation. They was real big on trying to get me tested. So what it was is
no. That altercation don't have nothing to do with them wanting you to be tested. Devin Haney is one of the few fighters, if not the only fighter, signed up for year-round drug testing to make sure and to ensure to the public that he is a clean fighter. Devin Haney could be on vacation in Barbados and they could pull up and test him. He signed up for year-round testing. So he's an advocate for cleaning up the sport of boxing. So the reason why he wants you tested is because he's about to fight you, and he's an advocate for fighting clean fights. You're a knockout artist, but are you a clean knockout artist? He just got out the ring 2 fights ago with somebody who dropped dirty and was punching harder than they ever punched. His voice changed. His shoulders got broader. His left hook had more snap on it. Did he get hit with the punch? Yeah, but was it that devastating before all the steroids? We don't know. We don't know, right? In Ryan Garcia. So don't make it seem like because him and your security or his security yoked you and your daddy up one hand apiece, because I show the footage. Don't act like you flipped nobody. Yoked you and your daddy up one hand apiece. He put your shirt up over your head. That's an upper body wedgie, okay? And put y'all in y'all places. So don't try to spin it and make it seem like they want you tested because they thought after that altercation you had super strength. But what I am hearing, y'all chat, what I am hearing is Devin Haney already in this boy head. He living rent-free in this boy head. They ain't said nothing about the fight. Say something about the fight. Say something about how you plan on going about it. All you want to talk about is the melee, the drama, the hoopla, the narratives. Talk about the fight. Are you focused? You knocked out Jin Suzuki in your last fight. Is Devin Haney Jin Suzuki? No. Let's let him continue.
I love boy, they big homie. What you think I'm gonna do to him? They'll just live with it. But guess what? I already got tested a few times. Ain't nothing came back yet. Why is that? It's all now.
You got to keep getting tested too. That could change overnight, bucko. You could have been clean yesterday and changed your mind today.
Classic.
Shout out to Soft Rain with the boxing gloves. Shout out to Lisa in the chat. What's going on? Chat 333. We in here heavy. Let's get it.
Classic.
Let's let this man continue with his rambling.
Your boy's in good hands.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right. Come November, he will get peacefully and cleanly put to sleep.
They're a little nervous over there.
It's all right, man. It be like that sometimes.
They're a little nervous. So you did say this, man. So look, do you think Haney career gonna be over with when you're done with him?
That's the goal.
That's the
So
goal?
where I want to leave him at is just the simple fact that he got a name. He only got one fight left.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's it.
So after this one, it's gonna be a whole lot of damage into it, but he gonna have just one fight left just because he's Devin Haney. But after that, everybody, all right, now that's it. Just go on about your business. But
Looking ahead, man, what you want your legacy to be, man, when it's all said and done?
that boy bad. He did it all. Literally. I took over this division. If I move up, took up over that division. I done fought everybody. I done beat everybody. I do want to retire undefeated, but I also want to retire undefeated and beating everybody. That's my whole thing. Like I want people like, well, once again, I want to be the Michael Jordan of boxing.
I say Ali wasn't undefeated. He came back 3 times.
So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with that. But my whole thing is, so why Ali didn't do that? He took, I believe, 3 years off because of what it was, the
draft.
Yeah, the draft thing. So who knows what we missed out on that? Then also what kind of fighter Ali is, and
Lisa in the chat said not an upper body wedgie. Yeah, when somebody take your Hanes t-shirt and put that up over your head and get to pushing you around and you can't see what's going on, that's definitely the equivalent of a wedgie with the upper body garment. Said, listen, why do people insist on talking like Haney, not him? Come on, that's what I'm asking. He got to gas himself up. He finna fight him. He got to gas himself up, you know. So, but I haven't heard him say nothing about the fight. He just said he gonna put Devin to sleep. But how? But how?
Just I say any fighter in general, but you got to keep the bar rolling. Got to keep everything going. Keep everything going. It's hard to stay motivated and keep it going when you're not fighting for 3 years.
Yep.
So
I agree.
He probably could have been undefeated. Probably could have had a whole 100 fights. Who knows? You feel me? So also he had fights late in his career.
So they're not even talking about Devin no more. We got what we need from this. But let me say this. Before we get off this, because he talking crazy and he gonna have to get in the ring and stand on all that what he talking about. You understand me? But I want to actually I want to show y'all the highlights from his last fight against Jin Suzuki. I'm gonna show y'all the highlights against Jin Suzuki real quick. So y'all can see why he's so confident, because this is the last person he fought, and this is the last person he fought before he get in the ring with Devin Haney. This is the level of opposition. Let me make this larger and make myself smaller. There we go. Here we go, chat. I just want y'all to see what's going on. Do y'all think Devin Haney gonna make shit that sweet, chat? You outside your rabbit ass mind, you think Devin Haney gonna make it that sweet? And that was the last person he fought. This ain't a fight from Brian Norman Jr. from 3 years ago. This the last person he fought, chat. That's what I'm saying. So when people be talking, I'll be having to show y'all what's really going on. Souls of Thought 333. What up, chat? What up, chat? I see everybody filing in. What's going on? It's like that today. Yeah, it's like that today. International Ken checking in live from the UAE. Classic. Devin is going to beat the shit out of here. Let's talk about it. Huh? Come on, man. Stop playing with my dog. We getting the perspectives from all over the world. International. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm just showing y'all the footage, man. I'm just showing y'all the footage. Look, chat. Just tell this the last person he fought. I want to keep emphasizing that to y'all. Because y'all think, oh, this somebody he fought on the way up. No, this who he fought to get ready for what is now going to be Devin the Dream Haney standing in front of him. Do you think Devin, and he just going, come on, man. And then look, this fight ended in like the 5th, 6th round, something like that. That translates. If y'all think that translates to Devin the Dream Haney, y'all don't know shit about boxing. I mean, I know I don't know shit about boxing. You know, says the boxing gurus that I used to be cool with. They say I don't know nothing about the sport. I know Devin is not Jin Suzuki. He's not Jin Suzuki. Devin ain't Jin Suzuki. Okay? Lisa said, hell no, Devin not going to be open like that. Absolutely not. Jin Suzuki, do y'all understand this is mental? Boxing is chess, guys. The fundamentals is keep your hands in front of your shit. When you go to offense, have a level of defense built into your offense, get right back on defense, and then be ready to go back on offense. The main thing you use for defense is your feet. Second thing you can use for defense is catching. Another thing you use for defense is head movement. The way that you protect yourself when you get ready to go on offense is by setting up your offense, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give y'all some education on Classic Code Sports. You have to set up your offense. The difference between you hood niggas who think the people who just be fighting in the streets on YouTube and the men be swinging like this and all that, and when they punch, they do this and all that shit. They don't have no understanding of pugilism. You understand me? I started with karate, switched over into boxing. This what you set your shit up. So if I want to hit this man with an overhand left, right? Before I come overhand left, I might start off jabbing to his head, dropping and jabbing to his body. Fake to his head, jab to his body. Fake to his body, jab to his head. Drop like I'm a jab to the body, jab to his head. Now he don't know. Now he gotta, you feel me? Now he focusing on his instincts because I'm setting shit up. I'm going high, I'm going low. I'm keeping my head off the line. I'm protecting myself. I'm moving. All of a sudden, when I drop to throw a stab to the body, instead of throwing it, I come over the top with the left hand. And that might be 2 rounds later. I've been hitting you here, poking you there, poking you here, stabbing you there. Holding your gloves here, stab you there, right? And then all of a sudden in the 3rd round, I drop and boom over the top. That's how you set up a shot. Jin Zuzaki in front of a professional fighter right here and just coming right here. Brother, I'm not even a pro. I'm going to counter that shit. You open up, you just no setup, no feint, no nothing to get me off, to make me nothing. You just going to throw it? Come on, G. You going to sleep. And as he did. Now, let me ask y'all this. Do any of that shit he was doing against Jin Suzuki, is that even going to be available against a Devin Haney? Did y'all see Brian move his feet? Did y'all see him have to cut the ring off and hit a moving target? Jin Suzuki was curled up like this, leaning on the ropes. Even in the middle of the ring, he just curled up like this. Y'all think Devin, okay, let's do this. I got time. We don't, no. This is the classic color sports. We're not going to half step. Let's do this then. I really do this shit. Let's go ahead and pull up Devin Haney in his last fight. We're not even going to do it. We're just going to do his last fight. We're going to do his last fight. Let me, where the highlights at? Yup. We're just going to do that. So I can show y'all the difference. This is not Jin Suzuki. So when people, because y'all are listening to Brian Norman Jr. sit there again with this dude, Atlanta Culture. Shout out to Atlanta Culture channel. Y'all will see Brian Norman Jr. on YouTube just sitting around and just talking good as hell. You know what I'm saying? And sounding all confident and all that. And then you don't understand the actual what he has to try to get done when he get in the ring with somebody like Devin Haney. Let's look at this. We're gonna break down the sport of this shit. No, I don't need to see all this. Come on. Here we go. Let's go. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Devin moving, countering, moving. You see what I'm saying? Devin, come on, y'all. Let me put it in slow motion for you, chat, so you can see the difference. First off, he's not sitting still. He's not in a defensive high guard to where he has to open to throw. He has his front hand available to counter, catch, parry, anything. It's available. It's loose. It's flowing, right? He got some sauce to his game, right? This is not Jin Suzuki. You're not just walking up, knocking Devin Haney out. He decided in this moment to exchange. We got it at half speed. Watch it. He backing up. This is called setting a trap. As Ramirez loads up to shoot that right hand he about to throw, Devin is already leaning away from it, which means he sees it. He has his front shoulder protecting his chin. Even if the punch gets through, it's going to hit somewhere where it's not concussive. Understand? Devin is loading his right hand while leaning back to recoil. When you come short or graze me with this right you finna throw, I'm coming with my right. That's a 2. And then he going to come with his left hook, which is a 3, which is finna bust Ramirez right in his nose. Tell me if I'm lying. Bing, bow. Come on, chat. This is what I fucking do. Lean back, load, 2, 3. And bust him right in his nose. His eyes alert on the target. He's going to use, instead of bringing his front hand up to catch all the punches like Jin Suzuki, he's not trying to catch none of the punches. Because when you catch punches from grown men, you still feel the impact. Let's talk sports, chat. When you catch punches from grown men, you still feel that shit. I'd rather make you miss. So he's going to decide, I'm going to use head movement. I'm slicker than this guy. Watch how you miss. Miss, and clinch. Clinching is a part of the sport. Let's reset the action and get back on our square. This is why Brian Norman Jr. ain't just gonna walk and knock Devin Haney out. People just talk good as a bitch. Let's go. No, let's really talk about it. Look at this. Frustrate him. Put your hair all up under his chin. Rub that afro on him. Let's reset the action. Now I'm moving. I'm moving. You can't find me. You can't find me. You don't know how to cut miss. No, let's just really look at it, chat. Moving. Set my feet. I'm ready to engage. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna paw with the jab? Distance, bing, 2-3 again. Come on, chat. I do this shit, chat. The gameplay above the shoulders, chat. I'm moving. His feet are set. He's ready to engage. I moved. I got you where I want. I like the angle right here. You not throwing? Okay, let me see something. He put the jab out there. If you could touch it with your jab, you can crush it with your backhand. Understand that. So he gonna reach out. That's the range finder. He's a range finder. Ramirez, his backhand is low. Chin available. Devin gonna shoot the 2 down the middle. Even if he evade that 2, he's not gonna stop the hook that's coming behind it. You know why he knows it's gonna work? Because it worked already. He downloaded the data. Watch this. 2, 3. And then listen, and they say Devin Haney don't got power. But I'll tell you what, Ramirez took a half step back, didn't he? He took a half step back. He didn't eat that shit and try to dive in and get some work, did he? Watch this. Disrespect. Bing, bing. Hold on, folks. Yeah, look at Ramirez body language. Don't look at Devin. Look at Ramirez body language after he get hit with that shit. But they say this grown-ass man don't have no power. Y'all not the ones getting hit in the face. Watch this. Measure, rangefinder, how? Watch him back up. Oh, shit. Okay. No. I'm still in it. That's body language. Folks taking a break right now. He is not trying to fight right now. That shit just hurt it, boy. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. So we can't just be saying whatever we want. Amari Knight said distance control gonna be another killer.
Classic.
Oh, shout out to my dog. Oh, we be in the gym having wars. That's one of the people that sparred me right there in the chat. What up, oh? Eva said B class knows his boxing. They said I don't know shit, cuz
Classic.
They told me I don't know nothing about boxing. That's what they told me. That's what they told me. But we gonna see when I pull up though. Yeah. It's just like that. I ain't done forgot how to do nothing.
Classic.
But all in all, we're going to get off the sports segment. I do want to say this. If you betting your money, I wouldn't put it on Brian Norman Jr., but if you do bet it on a knockout, keep it low, you should be able to turn a decent profit. I would bet on Devin Haney by decision. He's not going to stop Brian Norman Jr. I would bet on Devin Haney by decision. If you're on a betting app where you could bet specifically what type of decision, I'm going to say bet unanimous. Yep, I say unanimous. Not even split. Yep. Devin Haney done fought people that's significantly better than Brian Norman Jr. And whenever you come into a fight, forgive me, chat. Hold on. When you come into a fight and your best chance of winning is that you must knock the man out, you already fucked up. Pardon my French. It's already bad for you. If that's your only shot, it's already bad for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. In a real boxing match, now in the streets, it's different. I just gotta land one. If that's your mentality, that might get you where you need to go in the street. I ain't gonna lie to you. Clean him up. I've seen too many of those. But in a boxing match, and you get that when footwork start mattering and moving start mattering, you got gloves on and shit. Everything get different. Mouth guards, everything get different. It all get a little different. But yeah, man, I got Devin Haney by unanimous decision. Brian Norman popping his shit, doing a good job selling the fight. I hope everybody tune in when they clash a little bit later on this year. That's it for the Classic Code Sports. All right, so before I get off of this, though, if you are watching this live stream from Classic Code Sports, switch over to the Classic Codes on Twitch or YouTube. I'm about to end the stream on the sports channel. Switch over to YouTube or Twitch, the Classic Codes, if you're watching from Classic Code Sports. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Let's move into the reaction video. We got a reaction. So apparently, Anton Daniels, shout out to Anton Daniels, went to Fresh and Fit out there in Miami. Sat down with a table full of women, and had a conversation. I saw it pop up. I refused to click on any of it because I said, you know what? No matter how this went, I want to do a live authentic reaction with my chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to chat 333, the best
Classic.
in the game. So there's no way I'm not going to do this live and authentic with my chat. So I haven't seen any of what transpired, but I do know there's a bunch of big time reaction channels that have already been picking this up. And so it must have been fireworks. So let me find the edited version for y'all, chat. Yeah, let me find the edited version. I think it was like an hour and a half total. But I think they got it segmented. Oh, we good. All right, they got it segmented. Shout out to Fresh and Fit, man. Make sure y'all tap in. If you a guy that's trying to figure out your way in the world, and even when with regards to dealing with women and stuff like that, they give a lot of great advice to men specifically. If women are turned off by that channel, I get it. But as a man, if you're trying to get your head on straight and you have some issues with that, or you need some YouTube mentorship, they know what they're talking about in a lot of different ways. I'm not gonna lie. But here we go. We got it pulled up. Anton Daniel sitting with the ladies at Fresh and Fit. I think that's DJ Sky High sitting next to him, if I'm not tweaking. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. DJ Sky High, the first DJ to ever play my music in a club in Hollywood, Los Angeles and Hollywood. So shout out to Sky
Classic.
High. That's just a literal fact. Shout out to DJ Sky High, the first DJ to ever play my music in Hollywood. I appreciate that to this very day.
Classic.
Soft Rain said he laid them women out, spared no one. Oh, y'all seen it already, chat? Souls of Thought said he got a whole different perspective. He said it's mid, it's just because it's Anton. And then he said the women look horrible. Damn, Souls, you just gonna come in here like that?
Natural born crash dummy.
That's crazy. My man said the women look horrible. We gonna see though. Let's tap in and see how this went.
Yes.
Yes.
IUD.
Oh, it's still in slow-mo. My bad, chat. My bad. I had it in slow-mo for the boxing. All right, let's get at it.
Copper. I've had it in 7 years. The club done got shot up and ain't not
Oh, yeah, that's definitely Sky High. Shout out to Sky High.
one shot hit the motherfucking target, nigga. Yeah.
And make sure right down.
Let's be real. Copper. Copper IUD, baby.
Not healthy.
I got 3 years left on it. No, it's non-hormonal. There's no hormones.
All right.
Like a penny? No.
Okay. What is your? Are you full black or mixed or?
Swiss German and black. My mom's white. My dad's black.
All right. Body count.
Yeah. Maybe fingers and toes. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, that's a pretty high.
All right, what's up next? What
I
about
don't
you?
know.
All right. What's your name?
Alyssa.
Right.
Well, y'all can call me Lissa.
Lissa. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 27.
All right. Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, I don't need to know their profiles. Let's go.
I'm a scholar.
All right. Relationship status for you?
I'm dating.
Come on, man.
All right. So you're single?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, DPG. Shout out to you, bro. Holy shit. That's a lot of subs.
Hey, shout out to you, DBG.
Is that over 1,000?
How old are you?
I'm 39.
Okay. And you said you're from Miami?
Come on, man.
Open.
Come on, man.
Skin to skin.
Come on, man. You doing a full interview on these hoes? Come on.
Word.
Oh, she fucking trainers, man.
This shit crazy.
I didn't like being in jail that night, so no, it really wasn't. Like, and both of us had to go to jail. Like,
they just suit.
I'm just like trying to figure out like how this happened. Like, okay, so you're in an area where they're at. So you try to go to your car and they tell you no.
Yeah.
And they pushed him.
Yes.
All right.
What dark corner of Section 8 did you find these professional EBT collectors, bro?
Down in the gutter with your moms and your pop.
For the moment.
Yeah. And then you got to go home.
All right.
What would you say, Myron?
I mean, my advice is, look, your guys' advice is, that's why I tell you guys all the time, like, girls will share you if they like you enough.
So if you convert for a woman to become a Muslim,
because we believe and we love God. Let's start there.
Which is good. That's good.
I don't know.
Go ahead, continue.
if you convert for a woman, if you do anything for her and she not doing it, like she's not 100% on your program, if you don't set the standards, she just with you, bro.
I don't understand.
She just with you for the moment. Like it's not what you think it is, bro. It's how you start off is how you're going to have to continue.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true.
You cannot start off with the speed of an Olympic sprinter and then start to slow down and get content. You got to scale up. You can't do like this and then slow down.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can't start that shit. You got to set that shit in the beginning. Hey, you know what? this is the way it is. I'm just chilling. I'm slow motion, and then you slowly scale up if you actually like her.
That's smarter.
Yeah,
Fuck
and
that
how
shit.
you start is very important. Like for example, like when I say I'm not going to be monogamous, that I lose a lot of girls for that. But the ones that stick, you already know I don't have headaches later on.
Yeah.
So I kind of put it up front so I don't deal with the headaches. But you are going to have to obviously. There's a cost to that.
You lose a lot.
You lose a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How about when you find the one though?
There's no
There's
one.
no one.
What do you mean there's no one?
He did not answer. Hold on.
well,
what
I mean,
what
it's
if you
interesting.
find
said
the
you're
one
Muslim.
though?
How many wives can you have up to?
You can have multiple lives as long as you treat them all equally.
There you go.
Yeah.
So there you go. I want like 3 or 4. Probably.
Yeah,
So I'm not going to be monogamous.
But you have to have the first wife.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But she's got to know what it is. Like she's never going to be the only one.
Right, so that would be the one for you. That would be your version of the one.
Oh, okay. So you're using it from the
from your
perspective of like having a girl that understands that. You didn't mean it as in like the typical Western, which is like the one.
Y'all believe in that? Y'all believe in the one? Chat? Y'all believe in that? Like the one? There's this one, and if you miss the one, you've missed your one. Like there's this person that maybe you met or didn't meet yet, or whatever the case, and they're like divinely ordered to bump into you and be with you, like the one and all that shit. Y'all believe in that, chat? Nora said, I think he's dating the light skin on the left. Who is he? Who dating him? Myron? Or who dating the light skin joint on the left? He said of Anton, she's a bronze medalist. And then Souls of Thought said you have to watch it in total. Anton chimes in on each piece. Yeah, I didn't really want to hear what he had to say about them, like as far as their intro. And I ain't really want to go over Sky High's like prison time or nothing like that. So I just kind of skipped to this part. We just gonna roll from here type vibe. Hopefully it's something good from here. It's a decent amount of content left.
One as in just one girl monogamous.
You.
Oh yeah. I mean, if she understands it, then yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
But most women
Fair
don't.
enough.
Unfortunately, most girls.
That is true.
They like, oh, I'm the only one. I'm special. Blah blah. And they will never accept a guy having other girlfriends.
Never
like,
ever.
But you preface your conversation, the conversation that you have with women with that.
Yeah.
So it goes back to your point. It's all about how you start.
Of course.
You start one way, then continue in that way.
Y'all gotta be more realistic.
Real quick for you, would you be okay with your guy having another wife, or would that be a problem for you? Just out of curiosity.
Good question. She would have to like look like me or something.
Yeah, so this is the thing, fellas, and this is why I tell y'all men no longer run their households. Men are no longer leaders. We're gonna get into it later in one of the code languages. I actually have 2 code languages for y'all. Not in the code language. We're gonna get into it in the question of the day, actually. But this is what I'm telling y'all. So like the guy says to the woman, he says to Sky High, he says, hey, are you okay if your man takes on another, woman? And then she says, and then gives him a green light with her stipulations. You see what I'm saying? She gives him, okay, it's cool as long as you do it the way I'm saying we're going to do it. Is that still leadership, fellas? Because we had a debate about this yesterday, and I saw somebody in the comments on the panel yesterday, and I really want to see, like, what's the demarcation point? Where does it go from appropriate level of consideration and collaboration to I got to go get my permission slip signed? Where does it transition into that? What's the cutoff? When does it go from, because yesterday they made the argument to me, and this is a little bit of a tangent, but this conversation got me there, so we're gonna roll. Yesterday we had a conversation where they were telling me that even though the man is the head and the leader, he should still always go have a conversation with his wife, regardless, even if he's already made the decision. Like, this what we doing, but he's still gonna go hear her out, even if she completely objects. But it's still what we doing, but still just go listen to her. Just go here. And I was telling them, like, when you calling a shot, it ain't no point in even having, it's just, hey, this is what we doing. Not how do you feel about this and what's. Do it matter how a person feel if you finna do it anyway? So y'all let me know, chat, because I think that's part of it. I think trying to find the line between considering one's feelings and getting permission. There's a line. I think it's thin, and nobody has articulated to me what it is and where it is and how you can tell the difference yet. I've heard nobody go there yet, so I'm still interested. So calling the shots without consideration in certain instances. Shout out to Soft Rain. I appreciate you asking a question but in certain instances, yes. In certain instances, yes. He's not coming to see. No, because guess what? Because guess what? Y'all hear me out on this. If a man has to go and consult with his woman for 100% of the decisions, he's not the leader. Somebody object. I'm waiting. I'm here. Let's do it. Let's crack the code.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
If he has to go hear her voice on everything, every decision, 100% of the time, he gonna at least go hear her voice 100% of the time. 100, not 98, not 97, 100% of the time, there is no leader. That's two presidents. That's not a president and a VP. That's two heads. I'm here, chat. Let's have a conversation. I could be dead wrong. Somebody let me know. I could be dead wrong. But I'm looking for some perspective outside of mine that's where somebody can expound on it for me. Because if my pops checked in with my mom on everything, he's not the head of the household. At that point, he got it, whatever it is. Hold on. Let me go get my permission slip signed. Let me go get permission. Soft Rain said, where would you separate when to show consideration or not? Let me think of an example. Soul's the Thought said it's hard because the verbiage you using is changing. Using changes. Well, I'm kind of saying it's the same thing is what I'm saying. So consideration past a certain point turns into permission. So I'm tying that verbiage in together because I feel like it's becoming synonymous. With a modern woman, going to go talk to your woman about it is going to go get her okay. Am I wrong? In most instances, when a man going in today's time, if you gotta go talk to your woman about it, you're going to go see if she's okay with it. If she objects, you probably won't do it. So that means you need permission. Am I glitching? I know y'all at work can't type as fast as y'all normally would, but I'm just saying.
Classic.
Soft Rain said, where would you separate when to show consideration or not? When there's a fork in the road. When there's a fork in the road. That's where the leader has to play their trump card. Most things in most relationships, people are cool with collaborating on. Unless you got a woman who really just don't want to make no decisions. She just basking in her feminine to the point where she damn near defenseless in the world. Just soft as cotton candy, which is rare. I don't even know if you can get those in America. But unless you got some shit like that going on, oftentimes it's going to be a situation where it's like you're going to be collaborating to some extent. But when there's a situation where there's a fork in the road and she say left and you standing on the fact that it's right, we going right. At that point, her sentiments and all that shit, it stopped mattering. All right, listen, this is a stalemate. You dead set on left. I'm telling you right. And like Uncle Plug say, shit, gonna do what's best for me and with consideration for you. This what I'm doing. If you coming, you coming. Ain't that what Uncle Plug said? Shout out to Uncle Plug TV,
Classic.
Man. Straight up though. That's where the leader plays his trump card. And the person who is supposed to be the appointed follower by God need to be cool with it. But that's when modern women say some shit like, well, I'll go right if I feel strongly about left, if he's shown me enough to trust him, or if he's shown me enough to feel safe, or if I feel confident in his judgment, or if. That's what modern women, they got 100 ifs. And then but they got 100 ifs. But then if I say, okay, that just sounds like a shitty follower. Well, no, it's not that. And that's when the double talking begins right there. That's where it begins.
Classic.
Pick a side, draw a line, and just stand on that shit. Everybody ain't going to agree. Souls of Thought said it was never about feelings, consideration. You just letting someone speak. Who, for what? The perception of consideration. If the decision already been made, and then you go sit down and listen to 30 minutes of this how I feel about it, you're just giving off the perception. It's damn near manipulation. That's manipulation. You're giving off the perception of consideration. You're not taking anything into consideration. You already made the decision. You just giving off the illusion of consideration. I would say that's nasty work. I would say that's more harsh than just being like, hey, this is what we doing. Come on. Just play your trump card, folks. Just play the big joker, and that's what we doing. But with modern women, ain't no more big jokers. Men ain't the head of households no more. That shit over with. It's over with. Souls of Thought said, just because you ask someone their opinion isn't collaborating, it has to be used to be a collaboration. Right. So if you ask for their opinion, knowing that you're not going to use it because you've already made a decision, you're giving off the perception of collaboration or if inclusion, when in actuality, you've already made a choice. That's manipulative. I mean, hey, we can agree to disagree for sure. I don't see it though. So when does the head need collaboration? On most things. Shit, most of the time the head does delegating. Delegation is mostly what the head does a lot of times. Okay, so boom, y'all collaborate on a house to buy, right? But he may delegate to you to pick the color of the walls, the paint on the walls in every room. You got it. I don't care. Paint the house however you want. We got the crib I want. Cool. This room, you don't paint this room. You can do whatever you want with the rest of the house. Paint it however you want. Wallpaper, I don't care. I really don't care. That's delegation. To a degree, that's him still calling a shot, but it's collaborative because he's giving her freedom of decision making over certain things. It's just like being in corporate America. The higher up, the less actual work you do. You do more delegating than anything. All right, I need you to handle this by woo, woo, woo. I need this done by, you know what I'm saying, EOB. I need this done, woo, woo, woo. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, I need you to get the managers together, woo, and I got to go to a meeting. Boom, you doing very little hands-on frontline activity, if any at all. It becomes high-level delegation. So that's what being a head comes down to. So women gonna get their freedom of choice. They gonna get they say so naturally. The man ain't gonna make all the decisions. He gonna hand the decisions to you, but just know that the decisions being handed to you still came from upstairs. That part is gone. That shit extinct today. It's over with. I don't even think mugs know how to be like that. So said, it's the same thing you doing now. You asking but taking no one's opinion. Exactly. Because I'm a leader.
Classic.
I'm asking, listen, I understand y'all perspectives, but I'm still in disagreement. You feel me? Both things can happen.
Classic.
I could tell somebody else exactly how y'all feel. I just don't feel that way. You see what I'm saying?
Classic.
I'm not budging. So she laughed. I'm not debating, asking for clarification. Oh, for sure. He was talking, honey. No, for sure.
Classic.
Oh, he was talking to you. He was talking to you. Oh, he was talking to you. Okay, I thought he was talking to me. I was finna say, hey, look, all right. Shit, it is what it is. I feel how I feel about it. The coaches call the shots, man. I ain't never seen Phil Jackson get in the huddle and say, hey, Michael, what do you think? No, hey, here's what we're going to do. And everybody pay attention. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the ball to Michael. This is how we going to do it. Everybody on the team, the people that was really on that team, that was for the team, nobody else wanted the ball anyway. We need to get the ball to Michael. We believe in Michael. Michael got us here. So when Phil got in the huddle, was there collaboration? No. Hey, y'all listen. This is what we doing. He going to come off the screen like this. We going to get it to him, and we going to clear out. Let him break Brian Russell down and get a bucket for us. On 3. 1, 2, 3, win. Phil Jackson, clearly the head coach. Clearly. Souls of Thought said because they practice behind the scenes. For sure. But what I'm saying is understanding the order, understands that certain thing, your duties have been delegated to you. You're not entitled to, you get what I'm saying? No, you don't. You don't. It's too modern. It's too modern. Y'all don't get what I'm saying.
Classic.
Y'all don't get what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about because I grew up seeing it. Let's see what they talking about.
You know, you don't have to be like, oh, this is my twin.
So let me ask you another question. So
like that would work for me.
If he has another wife, are you looking to like interact with her? Or is that like he can have one that's separate?
I would love to interact with a second wife that looked like me. Huh?
She can't be white?
I'm half white.
Okay, but like, let's say she was like blonde hair, blue eyes. Would you have a problem with that?
No, my best friend has blonde hair, blue eyes, big
okay,
titties,
right.
natural
But that's
big
not-
boobs.
That's not you though.
That's not you though.
I'm just saying, like
baddie. Like
okay.
baddie like you.
Yeah, like give me a baddie.
Okay.
Don't give me like, you know what I'm saying?
So he getting a wife for you. He not getting it for himself.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Anton makes just a stupid question. So the wife is for you then, because you want to pick her. She got to look a certain way. You telling me what I'm supposed to like, because maybe I don't like nothing you just described. Maybe I don't. She talking about I want a joint that look like me. Maybe I want something that look completely different from you. A little variety in my life. You act like you got to hit that. You can't hit that. You ain't got no rod. But you going to tell me what my second wife got to look like. You see what I'm saying? The leadership shit gone. It's over with. Look, just the way that they think instantly. I got to say so. I got to say so. I got to say. And you do in most instances. But in some instances, why would you even want to say so? No cap. When women come to men, a lot of times men, whatever you want, babe. Men go to women. Well, okay, we could do it, but it got to be like this. That's what's happening right here. I'm not saying that's what happens in all situations, but that's what's happening, right? Okay, yeah, we could do that, but it got to be like this. Come to a man, whatever you want, babe. Go to a woman, oh, okay, well, here's the stipulations. That leadership shit over with. It's over with.
That's what she basically said.
However you want to see it.
She's a big boss.
You
She's a big boss.
selfish. You selfish.
She's a big boss.
All right. What else we got here?
Talking about she goes both ways. So better learn to like it. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Cam 2 times. Question, ladies. What do y'all think is the average height, income, and D size of a man? Answer all three, especially the last one, please. I'm real curious. Okay, he wants to see what they think.
All right,
Okay. All right, we can go through on this one real quick.
Mexico first.
You want to start here? Yeah, we can start here and work our way. What do you think the average
height of a man is?
Height of a guy is
For a guy
in America?
I don't know in
You can say centimeters or meters. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like 180.
I think that's 6 feet.
6 feet, right?
I think 180 is 6 foot. Because 30 centimeters is 1 foot. Yeah, I think that's 6 foot. Okay, and then what?
I like to.
That's tough.
Income.
And then income.
Income and then
yeah.
D size.
Yep.
I don't know, like do 10,000 a month.
How much?
10,000 a month.
120.
This woman don't even understand the question. They asked her, what do you think the average height and income for a man is? She said 6 foot. She likes tall. So you heard, what do you like? You didn't hear, what do you think average is? You heard, what do you like? 10,000 a month for the average man in America? Shit, where? Average? On average? That's 120. Never mind.
10,000 what?
A month.
10,000 what?
A month.
120,000 a year. 100 over 100,000 a year.
Yeah, so 100, that's 120K a year. All right,
5'9".
and then what's the height?
The height?
185,
No, she said
5'9", 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah.
Oh shit, my math's up.
That's right.
Okay, and then
That's average.
D size.
This size?
Pause.
I don't know about the size, but I care about like
The girth?
no. How do you say?
Give us an estimate. It's not about what you care about. It's just the estimate.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, but what do you think the size is though? Like the average size. It's not about what you like. What do you think the average size is?
Yeah,
You have to guess.
Of the torta.
Yeah, fingers, ladies. Let's do it with the hands. Like,
Wait. How old you know though? You're married for 11 years.
She's 20. She was married when she was 23.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
but I had like.
How many inches do you think that is then?
shit.
4, 3, 3.5.
Question.
You just said you didn't know.
Question. From your life experience,
Yeah.
you ever had BBC?
What is that?
Oh, black
Big
cock.
black cock. No.
Never?
Never.
Never fucked a
I
black
mean,
guy.
I feel like I married very young. And before that, I always was someone with like long relationships.
Okay, cool.
I really didn't have
This woman shouldn't even be sitting here. She's been married for 11 years. I'm assuming she's still married. She shouldn't even be sitting here. And then she doesn't even sound like she's from America. She's going to sit here and get Americanized. This is to the detriment of her husband to be present at this place. This is terrible work, nasty work. They're going to tank this woman. God. Sitting there asking another man's wife, have she ever had BBC? Allegedly all for content creation purposes. I bump into him, I got a punch on him. Don't you ever, man, who you talking to? Stupid.
a lot of boyfriends.
Okay.
Probably like 3 boyfriends.
That's good.
All right.
Why?
What about you? What do you think the average height, income, and D size is for you?
Average height?
Yep.
I'm 5'3", so whoever taller than me, that's the height.
I'm 5'4".
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, wow. So Soft Rain said that's why she put those stipulations, because she goes both ways. No, she doesn't. Listen, that's the thing. Regardless of whether she go both ways or not, is she submitting or is she not submitting? Because if she's submitting, why would she immediately upon being asked the question feel entitled to respond back with stipulations off rip? So she already not even mentally not in a submissive posture. Her first response back was, yeah, you can, only if woo, 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 woo. That's permission, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still waiting on somebody to articulate to me. We got a lot of smart people in this chat. Somebody articulate to me the difference between when a man is taking his woman's voice into consideration. When does it go from taking her into consideration to getting permission? Where's the line? Somebody give me an example. I'm still waiting because I asked it last night and nobody can answer it because it's a good ass question. All that shit is getting permission, chat. Y'all could disagree with me because of how it sounds. That's what it is. Leadership is gone. That shit over with. If my granddaddy came in the house, either one of my granddaddies on my mama's side or my daddy's side, if he walked in the house and said, start packing, we moving in 2 weeks, she gonna ask to where? She ain't gonna say how she feel about it. She ain't gonna say shit about how she feel about it. To where? What the house look like? She ain't offering no objections. It's not even in her nature. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. I'm talking about some shit that don't even go on around this motherfucker no more, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Classic.
Soft Rain said average size 5 to 5.5 inches. Okay. You ready for this conversation? You ready to tweak? She ready to tweak.
Income.
The income.
Average
He have to have a millionaire mind frame.
No, average.
No, what do you think that the average guy
income
makes?
is?
Walking the
We're
street,
asking
average
the average
That's
guy.
the average guy.
Yeah.
Man, we get paid every 2 weeks. We'll hustle on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My baby could bring in $5,000. We gonna make that. We gonna flip that
60K,
together.
100K a year.
It don't even matter. And it's not even a year. What I'm saying is, like,
Just answer the question. Why they can't answer the question? They're asking you, what do you think is average? They talking about what they want, what they like. This lets you know about the narcissism of the modern woman. She can't even hear nothing beyond outside herself. They ask you about men in general, and they're asking you for a fucking hypothesis. You can't be right or wrong. You could end up being right, but you're guessing. So they don't expect you to be right. There's nothing. Just tell them what you think the average is. They can't even answer the question. We did an Anton Daniels reaction a few days back where we listened to Carrie talk for 30 minutes, and she never answered the question that she was initially asked at the beginning of the episode. Just answer the question. What do you think is average? Well, I'm 5'3". So what does that have to do with anything? That's why it's hard for me to watch these type of episodes. I'll be watching Fresh and Fit when they talking about finances. I'll be watching Fresh and Fit when they talking about fitness, health. I'll be watching when they got what I'm saying? This right here, it'll get frustrating because of the dun-da-duns. Like, you can't just answer the question. Answer the question. This ain't gonna last long, chat. This reaction ain't gonna last long. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, I'm finna lose my shit.
Even down here is rough.
It's rough.
You have a regular job, you have hustles. So with that being said, I'm not going to average out his pockets because he has a million.
But just for example's sake, we want to know from your experience, what do you think the average income for a guy is? Not your guy, just the average guy.
I'm not doing
She don't know, bro.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, whoever asked the question, it wasn't the best question to start with.
Yeah,
no, it's a perfect question.
You paid $20, so we gonna answer your question.
Okay. I got a better question. What do you think the average IQ is of the women at that table? That wasn't a good question. What was complicated about that question? I want everybody at that table ACT scores. Chop, chop. I want everybody at the table to tell me their ACT scores right now. That was a hard question, chat. I'm learning more and more. I run a sociology channel. I got to sit and listen to these people from all over the country, all over the nation, and all over the world sometimes. Offer their perspectives, and I absorb all these perspectives. And the truth that is being revealed to me, some days I don't even want to say it out loud. I'll be finding other shit to talk about. Because the truth that is being revealed to me through the practice of doing my content and gaining all this information from all these different perspectives, the truth that's being revealed to me, it's disgusting, despicable, diabolical, disrespectful, all type of shit. You understand me, chat? Terrible. What was wrong with the question, chat? Y'all quiet today because y'all feel my pain.
Wait, it's fine. We'll keep going.
Yeah,
This is actually reveals the
question.
experiment. Okay, what about you? What do you think the average height,
D-size.
income, and she only want to comment, bro. What do you think? What about you? What do you think the average height, income, and D size is for you? For a man, average guy in America. What do you think?
I'm 5'3", so I say like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay.
Because I like heels. Income probably like 110,000.
Okay. And then what about D size?
Maybe like the big cup and the small cup on top of each other. So like whatever inch that is.
Oh, you're talking about this.
The width.
Like that size.
Wait, Chris, what?
Is this it?
Nigga,
No, not that size. Like that size. Like on top of each other. Like you put them on top of each other.
Oh my God, what is this?
Like that, you know? Whether
Is it
it's
heavy?
whether it's thin, whether it's thicker, whether it's
Wait,
with
so
that
like,
size.
so like,
Here, put that down.
I guess 1/4 of this gone.
Maybe
Just
like
give us inches or
I can't give you inches. I don't
like,
know.
give it like to like the.
All right, we'll go to the next person. It's fine. What about you? What do you think the average height, income?
I think the average height is 5'8", 5'9"
Okay.
of Americans.
Sure.
Okay.
Average income probably less than 50,000-60,000 a year.
Oh,
like
less than?
people.
Okay.
So DJ Sky High is showing that she got some sense. Thank you, DJ Sky High. She be with the baddies and she be, you know, with the people that do this shit with their fingers and shit. She be around those type of people and shit like that. But she just displayed that she got some damn sense. 5'8", 5'9" is a little tall, but she in the ballpark. She actually probably close. 5'8", 5'9", she in range. And she said about 50, 60,000. So Soft Rain just showed us 48,000 is actually, per Google, 48,000 is the average income of a man in America. So she was in the ballpark, almost 50 bands. You know what I mean? Her guess was 65. Souls of Thought said it's mid at best. They picked horrible for Anton. Yeah, these women just, you know, they could have had just a little sprinkle of sophistication in there. Sky High, she got some sense, but I mean, aside from that, she got sense with like ratchet ways type shit. Souls of Thought said our women reflect their artists all sexy red level. Social engineering. She said these answers they're not even answers. They're not answering the question. That's my whole problem. Let's go.
They don't really make as much money as everybody makes.
And then D-size?
And then D size probably like 4 inches.
Bro, come on.
All right.
Okay.
What about you, Miss India? What do you think?
I think average height maybe like 5'10".
Take the mic.
5'10"?
Yeah, 5'10".
Okay.
Income I would say 80,000.
Okay.
And D size I took physiology, so I can tell you it's 4 inches.
I was right.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
4 inches at when soft and 5 hard.
That's it?
Shout out Dr. Spranger. He got me that shit.
Come again.
All right. What about you? What do you think?
So wait, you saying it only grows an inch?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's sad, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's average statistic.
That's sad.
I mean, I'm learning something new.
Yo, niggas been
Oh, she's disappointed.
Yeah, that's
Pop it.
Oh god. Oh yeah.
What the fuck is y'all talking about? Hot dog. I'm so green.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
All right,
What about you?
What about you? Average income, height, and D size for you.
I say 60K.
Okay.
5'10".
All right.
6.5.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
just gave you everything
All
you
right.
asked for.
All right. What about you? What do you think?
Wait. So the chick just proved why she knows that the average size is 4 inches for a man, and then the chick next to her immediately says the wrong answer. See, you can't even give some of these dumbasses the answers to the test.
Classic.
She just said, I study physiology. I know that it's 4 inches and 5 when erect. And the woman next to her immediately says she thinks it's 6.5.
Classic.
I ain't going live tomorrow. I'm not going live tomorrow. I need a break.
I'll say like
Motherfucking like
taller shit, nigga.
Motherfucking
giants.
Like Jordans and shit.
You said what?
Giants. Like I like them tall. Like I see like
no.
Right, this is why I said that about the question, y'all. This is the reason. They were referring to
I say
themselves.
like
Yeah, this is why I said
Repeat
that.
the question, please.
I mean
The key word is average, but everybody's referring it to themselves.
But whose fault is that? Their
5'11".
fault.
I say 5'11".
Mine's fault. 5'11", okay. And
Income.
Combination.
What's the income?
67.
Okay. And then D size. Pause.
Shot. I don't know.
I'll believe her. Come on. You don't know at all?
It's an average. Think of like an average.
Your first one that you had.
Kid Virgin, man. I believe her.
How long was that?
Oh yeah.
Chris, I was going somewhere with this nigga. Damn. I never mind.
Where I know is that.
Yeah, she forgot about it too.
All right,
whatever.
We can ask her.
Okay.
I would agree with DJ Sky and her about the average of all.
Yeah, 4 inches.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas are small.
So 4
I feel
inches
like average.
income.
I feel like most guys don't make more than like 65 to 70K a year. An average guy. We're not talking about a 1%er. I'm talking about like an average.
Okay. And then what do you think about for height?
Like they're like between 5'8" and 5'10".
All right.
So 5'9".
Give or take.
What about you?
On a good day.
I want to build with my man, so it doesn't matter what he makes.
Y'all belong together.
Yo,
both of y'all belong together.
I told y'all, man. Y'all didn't get it when I said it.
Ever.
Now y'all get it. Come
Y'all
on, keep
belong
it
together.
going. Like you said, keep it going. Keep it going, man. I'm going somewhere with this. Where are you going? Keep it. Come on, y'all. Keep going down the line, y'all.
The typical man you see, maybe what you think he makes, not or not.
Oh, I don't care.
Stupid.
Just answer the question.
I don't know. I just
Nobody asked her about her feelings, and she's telling us what she cares about. Nobody asked her about her feelings, and she's telling us what she cares about.
Well, just hold it. They don't care.
Yeah, I was
There you
gonna
go.
say the reason why this is a very revealing experiment is what I've always said about the average woman doesn't give a fuck about the average man whatsoever. They don't even know how to.
All right, you gotta make a million. You gotta make a million.
That conversation.
I ain't talking to my man make a million. I gotta make a million.
So you said your man have to make $1 million?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say he make $1 million. Why would he choose you?
Why would he choose me?
Yeah, why would he choose you?
I'm a boss.
Because you're a boss? Shit, man. Are y'all expectations this outsized? Seriously?
No, I'm just
are y'all being for real?
I'm not going to overexpress myself to you when I express myself to my man when I find my man.
When you find him? You was just trying to get her.
I was not trying to get her. What are you talking about?
You're not fucking with it at all.
She's a young lady, but no.
She not gonna overly express. I'm the fucking shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
$1 million, right? Is what you want in a man, and he gets you because you're a boss. That's cool. What else does he get? A kid, right?
No.
Don't you got a kid?
We're not planning life on the show, so I can't speak on the future.
No, but it's truth, right?
I do.
You got a lot of people watching. You should try to plan a life. Maybe it's one of them. They might be right there in the chat. They looking at you like, oh,
millionaire.
So
I'm always watching 24/7.
So he gets a boss, a kid. What else?
I got a lot of dope millionaire friends.
There you go.
Honestly.
Yeah, I'm
broke,
gonna express that to them. Like I'm kind of like an in close person. Okay. Like I like to just be one-on-one when I like to express my emotions. I can't.
But you got to make the pitch, women. You got to shoot your
I don't have to make
shot.
a pitch because whoever it may be, then that's what it is.
I'm
not outcast with the things that I feel. Like it has to be in close with my.
Hey fellas, if y'all made $1 million, that's who y'all choosing right there at the end of the table right there. Is that what they doing? So the thought said, that's how last night felt. There's no hope with dope. Soft Rain said, that's not what they asked. Right, exactly. So the thought said, the answers are all feels and emotions. Yeah, all their feelings and emotions. Nobody answering the question. I just feel like it's cool, man. Let's suffer through this a few more minutes.
So the regular guy that y'all talk to, they make like $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a
I
year.
don't talk to nobody, so
I just thought about the average.
My average guy works a regular warehouse job and get enough to buy me my little sandals and food.
So what if you?
Girl, don't you get that?
How old are you?
Not okay with that.
I just heard it. Oh my God.
So
Girl, no.
you ever dated?
Yes,
No.
I'm not dating. Like we're still just graduated. Like what is he gonna have? Like
literally.
A
A millionaire mind frame. Just
Yeah,
like
I was
I
about to
said,
say, when I was your
when you
age,
set
girl.
plans, bro, you build together. It don't matter
All
how
right,
much a man makes.
Lady, so the average guy's about 5'8", makes about 30 to 50K per year, depending on where you are in the United States.
Facts.
And the average size is somewhere between 4 to 6 or 4 to 5. Would you, knowing what the average man is, 5'8", 30 to 60K per year annual, and then 4 to 6 inches, is that enough for you, or do you want more? We'll start with you. Is that enough for you, or do you want more?
She want millions.
I just want whatever makes me happy in life.
Oh my God. All right. I can't do it no fucking more. That's it. All right. Shout out to Anton Daniels, Fresh and Fit. Maybe I'll go back and watch the interview in its entirety and find like some of the best moments and tap in like that. I heard it was some fireworks on here, or maybe I'll find somebody else who's done a broken down reaction and react to their reactions. Y'all know I'm good for that too. We may revisit this. We may not. It's very hard for me to suffer through it. It just really is. It's insufferable. But shout out to Anton, shout out to Fresh and Fit. Both of them have great platforms for a lot of different reasons beyond just letting these low frequency skeezers talk, you know what I'm saying, through a microphone. I hate to sound that way, but this is the brand of like woman that I just don't like.
Classic.
That's the caliber. Shout out to DJ Sky High. She was on there holding it down for women who got some fucking sense. But aside from that, I mean, God almighty.
Classic.
So as the thought said, he did a second one last night. Okay, I'm gonna have to tap in and see what's what, find some better clips with the fireworks in it, and come back to this. But I can't take any more today. It's terrible. It's terrible. But man, we on to the next. All right, so let's tap into the question of the day. Question of the day, chat. Would women rather finesse a man or collaborate with one? Just on average. Do you think your average woman would rather finesse a man or collaborate with one? And why? And why, chat? I want to know, because the reason why I ask this is because women today oftentimes talk about what they don't need men for, or how they don't need a man in their life long term, or don't need a husband, or don't necessarily care, or whatever, right? They express a lot of indifference when it comes to us. But what they're not indifferent about is the extraction of our resources in all different ways. Extracting time, extracting money, even extracting intimate energy. So I'm asking, do you guys feel that the average woman today would rather finesse a guy? Meaning, and finesse could be at the lowest level all the way up to the highest level. Finesse could be accepting a date with a man that you're clearly not interested in and allowing him to spend his hard-earned money on a well-cooked meal for you and essentially wasting his time and some of his resources. That's finesse, because you know you want nothing to do with them, right? So that's low-level finesse. All the way up to the highest level of finesse, or trying to marry an old dude to watch him die and get his pension, or to marry some athlete that you have no interest in for real, just to divorce him and get some bread. You know, that would be like the higher level finesse, right? And everything in between. Would a woman these days rather finesse a man or collaborate with him? We got the chat going up. Souls of Thought said finesse early.
Classic.
Soft Rain said all those at the table will finesse. Aside from the ones at the table, just all the women outside.
Classic.
What you think in today's time? Souls of Thought said because they're overthinkers and they are not looking for resources in a place of love. Ooh.
Classic.
My man said because they're overthinkers and they are not looking for resources in a place of love. Is that where we are supposed to look for resources, Souls of Thought? Talk to me, dog. Omari said, finesse, a lot of men don't know how to lead or have been put into positions where they can't, so the women have been programmed to do it on their own, so now collaboration feels like control. Yeah, y'all spitting.
Classic.
Y'all spitting today, chat.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
Now, this is just the chat talking now. My man said finesse because a lot of men don't know how to lead or have been put into positions where they can't. So the women have been programmed to do it on their own. So now collaboration feels like control. Collaboration feels like control is a freaking bar, dog.
Classic.
Soft Rain said, I think on average, there's some of both. The younger generation of women will finesse. Okay. See, now, Soft Rain, see you doing it. I'm not going to pick on you, but you doing it. I asked a very, very clear question. And see, Souls of Thought said, here you go, April. See what I'm saying? We on the, see what I'm saying? It's not just me.
Classic.
It's not just me. Come on. Why you can't just, you got to sprinkle a little bit of sugar and cinnamon on it. You got to warm the toaster oven. You got to spread a little butter. Why? Just cut. Why? And then you think older women ain't finessing? You think these older women ain't finessing? You think these chicks out here that's single with 3 kids trying to make it happen on that one job or that one full-time and one part-time job, and them kids getting bigger and becoming more expensive, but they're not at the age where they can work yet and get some money themselves? Them women, you think they not out here finessing? You think, and these are older women. Why you just gonna say the younger generation of women are finessing? I agree, they are too, but don't try to remove the 30 and ups, the 40 and ups.
Classic.
Because who got more baggage? And the more baggage, the more inclined to finesse you become. Holla if you hear me,
Classic.
Chat. Souls of Thought said women are now just niggas. They play the role they have to play. Wow. That's all I can say. I ain't even got to give my opinion on this one, chat. Y'all got it. Women would they rather finesse a man or collaborate with one? You talk about looking for a story of a woman who got with a guy and both of them didn't have nothing and she supported his goals and he gave her some support too and they built and, you know, became this and became that, strategically planned out their kids, had a low budget wedding, did right by their money, this, that, and the third. It's hard to find them stories. Hard as hell to find them stories. You know what story is easy to find though? A chick talking about how she got right clean over. Yeah, girl, you know, I got him saved to my food in my phone as lunch. And not because he's a snack. Because he paid for lunch. Accepting cash apps from men they have no interest in whatsoever. Soft Rain said, it's hard for me to generalize women because I know the kind of woman I am. So you struggle with objectivity. I know what type of man I am. I can also objectively acknowledge that it's more so of a rarity among us. That's just objectivity. The same way you hear me critiquing black people, being a black man, the same way you hear me holding our feet to the fire, even though I fall under the umbrella of black people, that's objectivity. You can be an outlier and still look at what the majority be on, right? You might be up on high ground at the top of the hill, looking down and seeing all the sheep and what the sheep are doing. So you're aware. You can speak to it. You ain't gonna. I think you don't want to get attacked by the sisterhood. Don't worry about that. You need to be trying to help them sisters. If you are the outlier in most of these conversations, if your behavior is not consistent of the majority that we speak of, like I always say, good women be classic. If you are indeed the opposite, we need you to scream from the mountaintops. You know what I'm saying? Classic. I'm gonna lie to you. Souls of Thought said, it's about you. He said, it's not about you, April. See, too much overthinking and self-absorption. Mildly. There is a common thread here. We went from a reaction video where there was a question posed to a table of women, and 90% of the table had a hard time just answering the fucking question. We've moved on to a question of the day. Men are coming flying off the handle with very direct answers and explanations, but we have our ladies in the chat giving us the song and dance. I just talk to me straight. Soul said, from research, when you lack objectivity, you see yourself in the subject. Oh, he doing the breakdown. Classic. Psychoanalysis. We got real. I'm telling you, my chat not like yours. The best chat on all streaming platforms.
I'm only gonna do this once.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Soft Rain said, I understand and I appreciate that explanation. Oh, for sure. I know you're receptive. That's one thing. That's a green flag. I know you're receptive. Classic. I know you're receptive, but we did do the code language on implementation, and that's what we doing next. Yeah, that's what that's what implementation. No, sir, Souls, you've been beefing with you and April been beefing. Listen. I'm staying out of the middle of that. Y'all been beefing for about a week and a half in my chat, and then y'all get on the stream at night and laugh together. Very weird shit. Classic. But the dysfunction is great for content. I will say. I said research, not April. See, they into it again, chat. So question of the day. Anybody else want to chime in on this? Would women today rather finesse a man or collaborate with one? I'm gonna roll with, if I had to say majority being 51% or more. If I had to put a little bet down and make the bet, put the money on the wood and make the bet good, I would lean towards majority, regardless of age. I would say they would finesse. It's just too much. It's being pumped through the algorithm. It's in the matrix, right? They pumping it through the propaganda tools, right? The media, you know, the music. They pumping it through the propaganda tools, and we know that the sheep follow the propaganda. So yeah, if you ask most women, you know, just like when they ask, these women don't think of doing things through the leadership of a man. I remember this dude was doing street interviews and he was asking women, would you rather take 10 million for yourself or get your man get 50 million? One or the other. You can have 10 million come straight to you, or your man get 50 million. And it was two sisters together, and one chick was like, I have my man get the 50 million because he gonna give me some. And the other chick was like, what? I'll take the 10 million for myself. And then she promptly, quickly, instantly, I'm talking about, convinced the other girl to change her answer. She was like, what, girl? She's like, you can't guarantee that man gonna give you none and this, that, and the third. And she was like, yeah, you right. Give me the 10 million. And that's how single women keep women single, right there on the spot. Right there on the spot. So as the thought said, hit dogs holler, man. I'm gonna let y'all have that out. I'm gonna let y'all have that out, man. I don't want no trouble.
All right now. All right now.
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead, man. But yeah, that's it for the question of the day. Y'all let me know what y'all think on the rewatch in the comments. Please chime in and give an explanation with your answer so we can have a conversation, because we gotta crack these codes, chat. It's imperative.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
But yeah, we off of that. We off the question of the day. Let's go into our first code language. I made up another definition, chat. Ain't y'all excited? It's been a minute since I gave y'all a new classic terminology. So today we got a new terminology coming to the forefront. This code language, the first one is going to be on failure residue. This code language is about failure residue. The classic definition, self-proclaimed definition of this term coined by me. You see this somewhere else? Know where they got it from. Failure residue. Failure residue is a term used to describe why a person's perspectives, actions, or future prospects have been negatively impacted by their own trials and errors. I'll read that one more time for y'all. Failure residue. Failure residue is a term used to describe why a person's perspectives, actions, or future prospects have been negatively impacted by their own trials and failures. So that's the definition of failure residue, chat. Coined here first by the classic codes. So time and place where you could use this terminology, right? Failure residue. The chat going crazy off rip. So as the thought said, so collateral damage to a degree. To a degree. So collateral damage would be a term that you would use to assess what it is, right? Failure residue, we would use it differently. But yes, they like first cousins. So failure residue would be a situation where, like, we having a conversation with the women on the panel and they say something like, well, you know, we offer a male POV and some advice on you should do this and do that, right? And I'm gonna keep it vague. And then the woman may respond with, well, I've done that before, you know, for a man. And this happened and that happened. And though what they were doing was the right thing, let's say it was being fully submissive. Let's use that as an example. So said woman on the panel says, well, I've been completely fully submissive to a man before. And the fallout was I was taken advantage of in different ways. And, you know, emotionally, I felt, you know, abused or betrayed or whatever, right? She has this negative experience behind being super submissive to, quote unquote, the wrong guy. So now she believes that men have to, and this is not about April, this is literally a general example. But now the woman says, so now when she dates, people have to earn her softness, earn her submission, or show themselves approved to receive certain behaviors from said woman, right? We would look at that and be like, oh, that's failure residue talking. That's that residue from that failure. It's still lingering on you. It's just like when he said this term could empower the women. How? They gonna start using it like I have some serious failure residue I'm dealing with, and I'm trying to work through that. So the thought said it's gonna empower them. No.
Classic.
But this term we would use this term to a point, the reasoning behind why their perspective is what it is. Not just women, it could be a guy as well, but why the perspective of said person is what it is, or why they take certain actions now that they didn't used to take due to trials and failures, right? Oh, I tried that already, we hear. And then he says another excuse. See, you think they're gonna weaponize it, make it an excuse? That's nasty.
Classic.
That's nasty, souls. You think that's what's gonna happen with this term? If I could sell some t-shirts off of it, I don't know if I would be conflicted.
Classic.
I would be conflicted if I could sell some merch, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, man, I think there's a lot of men and women though that deal with failure residue. You know what I mean? In so many ways. Athletic teams deal with it. You come off of a big win. Maybe you was the underdog in week 2 and you got a big win and nobody thought you had a chance and you beat this team that you wasn't supposed to beat. And then you play the very next week, you play a team that you're supposed to step on, and then they get the best of you, right? So that's the failure, right? You come off an emotional high, play what we call a trap game, lose, and then the next week you play a team that's even, and they clip you because you still dealing with processing, damn, we shouldn't have lost last week. The failure residue then came over into how y'all performed the following week. Short-term memory would benefit more people. That would be the opposite of this, right? Putting that to the side, understanding it's an isolated situation, move forward, play your odds going forward. You know what I mean? Make slight adjustments, but if you were doing something absolutely right and it was weaponized against you, you got to decide what type of person you want to be. You got to decide what type of person you want to be. Souls of Thought said, I would use it if I was them. That's objective. Souls of Thought said, this could be alongside imposter syndrome. Yeah, they all could.
Classic.
Collateral damage, imposter syndrome, failure residue. This term could be thrown right in the batch with them. You know what I'm saying? Just subtle difference, but very close in nature. He said, this is a good one. Gratitude, bro. I came up with this one earlier this morning.
Classic.
Yep, came up with this one earlier this morning. Yeah. But yeah, that's that failure residue that a lot of people operating, you know, with. Because a lot of times when you try to talk to people about the what, they don't want to discuss the what, they'd rather discuss the why. And failure residue is the term we would use for that, right? That's the why. And I see why he's saying it could be weaponized, because people could just, now they got a nice, quick, short term that they could just throw on it. Man, I act like that because I got some serious failure residue I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? These mother, I didn't try to be good. You understand? Yeah. So I could see that. But this is the term, man. I'm going to read it one more time in closing. For the first code language of the day. And again, this is called failure residue. Let me add this back. Failure residue is a term used to describe why a person's perspectives, actions, or future prospects have been negatively impacted by their own trials and errors. Failure residue. And that's the first code language of the day. Yes, Lord. Yeah, man. So let's move into the TikTok reaction. This woman deleted his 2K character. We need to see exactly what's going on with this. I think that this is a bigger deal than what it gets made out to be when we see these types of videos. And so I feel like it's an obligation for me to discuss it from my POV to a degree. Let me get this pulled up for y'all. All right, let's do it, chat. Let's see how this plays out, man.
Is you gonna go get my food? I be asking for the longest. I'm gonna go get my food.
What are you talking about?
Are you gonna go get my food?
I'm gonna get the food.
All you do is play the game. They working. Is that my food?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get your food. Hey, I'll be right back. All right.
I'm gonna delete these plates. Oh, let's put a circle. Square, delete. Hold to delete. I deleted it, bitch. Yo, you doing that?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Thank you.
What the fuck is this? My shit tweaking. What the fuck?
What you talking about? What's tweaking?
Did my shit delete?
Wait, what you looking at me for? Ask Google.
Hey, hold on. You deleting my shit?
I'm not delete no lyrics.
So why when I came in you jump? Why you recording? Why you laughing? I'm not laughing, bro.
Ask Google.
Did you delete my? She laughed and said, "Ask Google." This is evil. I don't want you guys to not. No. This is evil. I'm gonna use that term. Somebody might feel like it's too strong. It's not. This is evil, and it's not about no video game. Let's look up the definition. Evil, profoundly immoral and wicked. profoundly immoral and wicked. This is evil behavior. And she laughed and said, ask Google. Knowing, look how she's smiling. Hold on, chat. Look at this. Y'all want to talk about the devil? That's the devil. Why would you do that? Do you understand how much money these men are making playing video games? Them players she deleted, and I don't even know much about getting paid off 2K. I know some people that made whole pivots from getting famous playing 2K. Duke Dennis being one of them. I know it's bread. It's dudes making serious money playing video games. I'm talking about buy big house, scat packs, Mercedes-Benzes, long money, more than your corporate job, clicking the keyboard money, playing video games. And you think it's cute or fucking funny because you want to compete with his passion. Oh, he playing the game. He not giving me enough attention. All you want to do is play the game. It's like that game come before me. You competing with his passion. And I'm here to tell y'all, men are put on earth for purpose first. That other P word comes second. She competing with his passion. She gonna lose. Let's look at how this play out, chat. Look at her smiling. This shit despicable, chat. Let's go.
Shit, bro. Give me the burger. Give me the food. Give me the food. Okay, did you delete my players? Yeah. For what, bro? Why did you delete my players? This is how I play the game. Don't give me no.
Why'd you delete my players? Because you don't give me no attention, she said. Did y'all hear it, chat? Why did you delete my players? Because you don't give me no attention. Free yourself from her, King. Free yourself. This man could be making, we don't know how cold he is. Them players was 93 overall. I don't play 2K. I don't own my PlayStation. I shit y'all not. I have a PlayStation 3 sitting right here. I have a PlayStation 3. I stopped buying video games a long time ago. I'm not rich enough to play video games. Unless I'm gonna get rich off video games, I'm not buying a $500 system. For what? Because that shit gonna take up it's gonna take up my money to buy it, and it's gonna take up my time from getting some more money playing it. Unless I learn how to get some money off of it, which it seems like this gentleman was either working on or had learned how to do. You don't get this distraught about a fucking creator player being deleted unless it was some value behind it. Some real chop. And she talking about the time and attention she want while she eating, working progressively on becoming a big back. Let's watch it again, chat. We're not going to underestimate this type of shit because, oh, it's a video game. You have no idea. It's women getting long money off video games while y'all talking. This is about disrespect.
Get up. Get your shit, bro. I'm not.
Is you gonna go get my food? I've been asking for the longest. I'm gonna get my food.
What are you talking about?
Are you gonna go get my food?
I'm gonna get the food.
All you do is play the game. They working. Is that my food?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get your food. Hey, be right back. All right.
I'm gonna delete these plates.
Bro got the whole setup. I know he was getting paid on here. He got the whole set. He got the ring light. He got the headphone, microphone. He got the look at the players.
Oh, let's put a circle.
90.
Square. Delete.
93.
Delete. Delete that bitch. Yo, you doing that?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Thank you.
Hey, chat. If he would have crashed out, was he wrong? If he would have crashed out, was he wrong? I ain't talking about put his hands on her, but maybe do enough stuff around her in the vicinity to where she just scared as hell. Don't touch her, but just do some violent shit in the vicinity to where she just scared as hell, just tense as hell. If he would have crashed out, if he would have just went
natural born crash dummy, and he go crash out. He go crash out.
Would he have been wrong? Amari Knight says, that's like you got a decorated stock portfolio and she just sell all your stocks. Yeah, it's that deep. Soft Rain said she had no right doing that. That is crazy. It's crazy. Amari said, and if life bad, that means market at all-time highs. Yeah, exactly. She done fucked up the paper. And listen, and that's why it says right here, she deleted his 2K character, competing with his passion. That's a real thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, all men aren't super ambitious. Some men got low ceilings for themselves. They cool. They not even necessarily a low ceiling. It's a moderate ceiling for themselves. Some men got a clear direction. Hey, look, my pops was a garbage man. I seen the living he made for himself being a garbage man. I know the security, the job security involved with being a sanitation person. So I'm gonna go in and be a garbage man. My pops already showed me the ropes. He told me how to play it. He told me what neighborhoods to go in and work in. He told me how to run, to do the whole thing. And I'll be management in no time. He already gave me the whole game. I'm gonna just go be a garbage man. Some men is like that. And if that's the case, you can get with a woman that want to yearn for your time and your attention and shit like that, because you know his shift. He gonna work his shift. He gonna bring his ass home. Woo out the blase. If he got some hobbies, he gonna make time for his hobbies, but he should have plenty of time for the woman. Some women don't have no business being with no ambitious man. And I'm talking about a truly ambitious man. A man who really knows what it takes to make greatness, the amount of man hours, time, dedication, consistency, and devotion it takes to make greatness. Not all women can handle being with a man like that because they're not getting enough attention. There are men with less restraint than this guy. I don't know how much he was making off 2K per year or per month, but the wrong 2K player, you delete his guy while he go to get your ass something to eat, it's going to turn domestic. Allegedly, all for content creation purposes and entertainment. It's going to turn domestic. And some people would say he was in his rights. Soft Rain said she has to see his vision and want to be a part of it. Yeah, they don't want, but if a man, I feel like I can go for a long time on this. Okay, he a video game player, right? He played I saw a video of a chick purchasing the new 2K for her guy, and I'm finna try to find it right quick. Matter of fact, TikTok is a great search engine. Let me try to find it right quick, chat. I saw a video. Hold on. Woman purchases 2K for her man. I'm going to see if it come up. It went viral. It was a specific one. Hold on. Hold on, chat. You know I'm going to come through. We live. You know, I'm treating it like a streamer. I'm trying to find it. Videos. Where is it at? I'm trying to find a specific one. She gave a great explanation as to why she was buying him 2K. NBA 2K for her man. Hold on. Stick with me, chat. 333's in the chat, man. I'm finna find this video. This video finna pop up for me, man. I'm speaking it. This video about to pop up for me. Come on. Just a little more scrolling. I don't want y'all to have to wait too long, chat. I'm trying to find this video. I want to illustrate a point. Because as men, this is for the men more so. It's very important for y'all to understand if you are the type that's truly ambitious, and only you know that. So just be real with yourself. Y'all ain't got to tell me. Y'all ain't got to tell nobody else. You know within yourself if you truly ambitious. And if you are the type that's a truly ambitious guy, you got to be real careful about dealing with a woman that's competing with your passion. You grinding your ass off, you devoted, and they worried about how much time they get. But if you had already had the fruits of your labor, found it, on God, I found it. What? I told you, chat. Come on, chat. I ain't gonna listen. I'm the best one doing this shit, man. Y'all not gonna get a better daytime live show, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Listen to this.
Processing. There we go. We locked and loaded. Now you gotta wait a day, and
so you really just bought that?
Duh, I'm just not gonna not get the game for my baby. I want to watch you play the game.
So
the way you play every day is the same way I'm gonna watch you play this one every day. Now you can go ahead and delete 2K24 and get ready to play this one.
So did you buy it?
My card is on file, of course. I'm gonna buy every single game that you want on here. Next is Call of Duty.
Listen to what she said. It's a difference. There's a difference. 333. What up, chat? Come on, 333. You heard what she said? I know it's a little low. Listen to what she said. He said, wait, did you really just buy that? She said, of course. I love watching you play 2K. Now you can get rid of 2K24 and get 2K25. He said, did you buy it? She said, my card is on file. Next is Call of Duty. When you're passionate, when you're ambitious, when you have a vision, you get you one of these.
So be prepared.
I love you, babe.
I love you too, baby.
Get you one of these.
Classic.
I love you.
I love you too. Tell them girls to step their game up.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Stop. Get you one of those. I love watching you play 2K. You be screaming and talking crazy to the people on the internet. She enjoy it. She enjoy it. Because guess what? If it ain't paid him $100,000 a year yet, he ain't going to get there with your ass complaining. I bet you he'll get to that $100,000 a year playing 2K and Call of Duty faster if you got with him. And then when the bag come, it go from do you got to play the game to ain't you gonna play the game today? When the bag come, am I lying, chat?
Classic.
It is imperative for men to be very mindful when they are ambitious. You are better off. I'm just keeping it 100. This shit biblical. You are better off alone as an ambitious man than with a woman that want to compete with your passion. You're better off dolo until you get to a certain point. She enjoys seeing him happy. Souls, you said it, didn't you?
Classic.
Souls, you said it, didn't you? Who's she thinking about? Is she thinking about herself? Or do seeing him happy and being a part of him being happy make her happy? She get fulfillment from his fulfillment.
Classic.
Marry her now. Still get a prenup. She could change her mind, but marry her now.
Classic.
What y'all talking about, man? That's it for the TikTok reaction for the day. She deleted his 2K character, competing with his passion. All right, y'all. I had another code language, but I'm going to save it for tomorrow. I got 5 minutes for y'all. If y'all want to do any chat Q&A, go ahead and throw that topic in the chat right now.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I give you, boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. They be make a wish in me. I got these hoes in the fence. They can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done master discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles. I ain't got.
Whoa. Gotta stop it early because I am on a time constraint. Soft Rain said any real woman wants to see her man happy and wants to be the reason for contributing to his happiness. Is that the case? Soft Rain, is that the case? So I gotta challenge you. We are gonna make so much amazing content because I'm going to be able to challenge your perspectives every day I see. Because if a real woman wants to see her man happy and wants to be the reason for contributing to his happiness, if that is true, then why are real women still pulling up half masculine, talking about if you show me you a certain type of man, then I'll go full feminine? Do you feel that being difficult a little too independent early on? Do you feel like that's contributing to that man's happiness? Just pushing back a little bit. Don't want any trouble. Souls of Thought said, have you, okay, so chat Q&A. Souls of Thought says, have you had a woman you felt you fumbled? Have I had a woman that I felt I fumbled? I'm thinking. No. That I fumbled? No. Not in my life, no. No. No, I've had I've had amazing situations that I wish I was able to see through differently. But it wasn't because I fumbled. It was circumstance. And I'll leave that right there. It was circumstance. But yeah. Said, what's a fake woman? Yeah, that's you talking to April. Yeah, she said a real woman. He said, what's a fake woman? Soft Rain said, of course not. That's what I'm saying. But it's like you be preaching to us about how a man got to make a woman feel a certain way before she can completely be submissive. So it's like you can't really say like a real woman wants to see her man happy and wants to be the reason for contributing to his happiness, but then she'll still make him break down barriers to get her full femininity, because that's not contributing to his happiness. Him having to go through the gauntlet to get to your heart is not contributing to his happiness. It's contributing to his stress levels. It's contributing to his blood pressure, but it's not contributing to his happiness. But yeah, nah, souls, to answer your question for chat Q&A, have I had a woman that I felt I fumbled? No. No. Nah, because you gotta realize, I told y'all already, this stuff is in my content, so I'm not saying nothing new. I was ready to get married a couple times. Yeah, I come from that shit. So my mind was on that before it was on anything else. I was on that. I thought I'd be married by like 21, 22, 23, something like that, early 20s. I was ready to rock. I thought I was gonna marry my high school sweetheart. I thought she was tweaking. So it is what it is. God bless her. She's still cool as hell to this day, but she was tweaking. She know I can't do it. That's somebody else's job now. I can't do it. You tweaking. Then the one right after her, my little college sweetheart, I thought I was gonna marry her. She started tweaking. So shit, nah, I ain't fumbled nothing. I ain't lost nothing, should have stayed. Not me. I ain't lost nothing, should have stayed. Now, how they feel about losing me, you'd have to speak to those women. I don't want to speak on nobody's behalf. I always hate when people be saying that shit like, any of my exes, I could have them to this day. I don't know that shit. I don't know that. I don't know that I could have any of my exes to this day. I don't know that. Maybe, but I don't know that. I hate when people say that shit. How you know? Because I might be somebody ex and they walking around saying that shit. Shorty, you can't have me. You can't. You sitting up on somebody's platform talking about, I can call any of my exes now. You better not call my phone. Not live on that platform. Going to embarrass yourself. Would you want to be back with me if we... No, don't even finish. No. Fuck you talking about? No, I'm cool. Ain't even nothing wrong with you. I'm just straight. Don't even do that. Don't play the blame game. I'm just good.
Classic.
I'm for now. But nah, that's it. That's all I got for that. I appreciate the question though, bro. I appreciate you contributing to chat Q&A. You can always count on Souls of Thought coming out with something dope. But look for us on Sunday, man. Souls of Thought and we doing the Sunday Serve Us on Sunday. What's that? The 17th. So this Sunday we're gonna start the Sunday Serve Us on the 17th, Sunday morning. So get y'all minds right for that. And then also Tuesday, the 19th, we coming with the Queen Codes panel. I already got responses from enough women to run the panel, so we good. We're having the panel. I'm still waiting on a couple more responses, so maybe we have even a couple more extra perspectives to contribute to the show on Tuesday. So the next Queen Code panel will be on Tuesday the 19th. The first Sunday Serve Us with myself and Souls of Thought will be this Sunday the 17th in the morning. We'll try to post the live early so y'all can, just have your notifications on or scroll by the channel just to see if it's up so you can turn your notifications on at least for that specific video. Sunday Serve Us is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And I anticipate that the Queen Code panel will be absolutely phenomenal too. I got a couple of very easy women to look at, easy on the eyes, fellas, for the Queen Code panel that'll be added to the women that y'all already saw on the last one as well. So it'll be, you know, for us, you know, some eye candy and some perspective and a long night of listening. For them, you know, an opportunity to speak without interruption and see, you know, how themselves and the way they think measure up with the sisterhood and all of that. So we gonna do that again too. But yeah, without further ado, make sure y'all do all the free shit. Lean on that like button for me. Hit that like button, no charge. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you don't do nothing else, for me, make sure you stick to the codes. We got another classic. Shit.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold.